Okay, let's go back to formula sets one more time, and in task 2 we finished this much, and let's try to calculate in this range. First, in cell B8, let's type in equals B6 minus B7. So this is my favorite way to put that information, but you can type it in or using arrow keys. It's up to you. Then the next one is in D7, typed in D6 over 12 because it's monthly interest rate. We already did it. And for 5 years, so for total month should be just equal this total years 5 times 12. So that's easy. Then in monthly payments, you need to type in equals, because it's payment, so it's reducing from our whole budget, so minus a B8, which is this one, times D7 divided by open parenthesis 1 minus another open parenthesis 1 plus D7 close parenthesis carrots. Be careful, we have minus D9. It's a formula, so we are not pay attention for the formula itself, so just please follow me. So close the interval, the close the parenthesis again. So that's the whole thing. Hit enter. We are going to have this number or dollar sign surrounded by parentheses and with red colors, which means it's reducing from our budget, right? So that's the kind of payments. You can set these formats in other way, like saying minus $465, something like that, but this is another way we can do in Excel. Okay, this is how we calculate it. And as a last part, let's try to put some title for this range. So click this one, which already have this kind of merged cells. So the meaning is not for, instead of these 4 cells, we just make as a one long big cell. And you can just do anything like regular cells here. So equals A9, which is in here. So right now it's not just calculation, but it's a title, and put all this dynamic text and numbers on it. So the first one is text from this A9, and we already covered to put several data together in one cell. We use this and sign, right? ampersand. And if it's just a text from our own, then it should be surrounded by double quotation mark. And if you want to put some space, you also need to put some space on it by clicking this space bar. So add another space, double quotation mark, ampersand, and D6, which is this one, and times 100, ampersand, and double quotation mark with percentage, like that. So please just follow this way, hit enter, and it says monthly payments from here at 4.58%. okay, so exactly same as that. Okay, so from now on, this is not the static text which is fixed, but it's actually dynamic text. So whenever you change this information here, it'll change this number too. And if you change this cell information, it'll also change that way. Okay, so we are going to see that later. Okay, in D6, let's change this one to 6 instead of 4.8. Then can you see that this one is also changed? So instead of typing all the values by yourself, if you're just using this cell reference to get this cell information and inputs, it's going to be much more effective and useful for later changes.